Hello everyone, this is Brady with Lewis Motor Company, and today we're taking a look at our 2007 Freightliner Business Class M2 42-foot working height bucket truck. This truck's got 205,000 original miles on a Cat C7 turbo diesel that starts right up. Sounds great, you can hear that now. A 250 horsepower Cat, so it's not going to win any drag races, but it's going to get you there. It's a very reliable engine. We've had great luck with that Caterpillar series engine, and overall the truck's in decent condition. Now it does have some rust on the boxes, we'll get to that in a minute. But let's talk about the goods. This truck runs and drives, it operates as it should, it has a jib, it's a 42-foot working height, all hydraulic, and this truck is four-wheel drive. So that's the kicker there. The truck is four-wheel drive, it operates as it should, and I'll tell you, this truck runs down the road really nice. For 205, the truck runs good. It sounds good. It's got a pre-emissions, well, mostly pre-emissions Caterpillar C7, and it runs great. You can hear that now. It doesn't have to smoke a lot when you first start it up. It's just a good running truck. Now you do got some rust. You can kind of see some surface rust on the bottom, some light scaling. Now we did a bunch of work to the engine. We replaced a bunch of seals. There was some little bit of oil drips and whatnot. Kind of expected for a 200,000 mile engine, but we took care of those, and as far as we're concerned, the engine is dry. Robert's gonna hop up into the upper controls and show us how this thing operates. But we'll take a look inside the cab here. It's on par with a 200,000 mile truck. Both seats, bottoms are torn, so you'd have to replace those if desired. Floor shows a little bit of wear. But overall, for a work truck, the interior is nice. It's one you can hop in and go. Like I said, this truck runs and drives like a dream. 205,328 miles. Does look like it has an ABS light on. We'll get that checked out and taken care of. There's our PTO switch, some strobes, compartment lights, floodlights, things like that. Here's our four-wheel drive. You can either switch it to high or low. Allison 5-speed automatic transmission, AM/FM radio, heat and air conditioning. But overall, this interior is not in bad condition. Headliner is in good shape. Looks like it's got a little sag to it, but nothing out of the ordinary. It does have two outriggers up front, and they function as they should. But you can see Robert is extending our jib out right now. This is really cool. As a bucket truck, it's hard to find a nice bucket truck with a jib now. It's hard to find a bucket truck in general, really. It's just a market that is not very saturated with trucks. It kind of used to be easy to find a good bucket truck, but nowadays it's really, really tough. So you can see that jib's working as it should. Great for sign companies or any type of utility companies. But you can see the boom's functioning 100%. We don't notice any major hydraulic leaks or anything crazy on the boom. We'll take a look at this body. So it does have some rust. We didn't fix it. The gray body kind of shows rust worse than what it is, but this truck does have some rust on the body. You can see there we've got some bubbling on the doors over the wheel wells and on the door bottoms. We'll take a look inside the door boxes to show you. Don't have much rust inside the boxes, it's just mainly on the exterior of the boxes. We do have some drawers in here and some on the other side as well. Grip and glide drawers, they're expensive. Taking a look in here, interior cabinets look good. So you don't have a lot of rust inside the boxes. It's mainly just cosmetic on the outside of the boxes, but it does have rust. And even back here, normally these floor bottoms are really rusty, but this one's in good shape. So it's mainly just cosmetic rust and scaling. But all the tires on this truck are good. We'll take a look at the rears here. Got deep tread remaining. All the drive tires, and you can kind of see some surface rust, a little bit of scaling, but it's on par with a 2007. But this was owned by a large power company here, First Energy, and this is their colors, the white truck with a grayish body. But looking back here, we do have a pintle hitch, little vise on the back, but you can see Robert's going around town in that boom. It is a pistol grip style control. See the jib, he's letting the winch out, functions as it should. So looking back here, we do have a pintle hitch, whole wiring, looks like some form of hydraulics that haven't been used in quite some time. In between the boxes, you'll see some light surface rust, some scaling. I don't notice a whole lot of rot. I don't see any like major holes or rot in there, but it's kind of on par with the rest of it. But here's our outrigger switch. So it's all hydraulic and it's got switches on either side for each outrigger. So you might be looking at this truck and realizing that it's not the prettiest thing in the world, and that's because it's not. We kind of left this one alone because it runs and drives as it should. So if you're not worried about cosmetics and you're kind of just worried about a good truck that runs and drives, that is four-wheel drive and operates correctly, this is it. You're not paying for us to paint it up all pretty and look nice. You're paying for a good working truck. Take a look at this side. On this side, you see a little bit more surface rust and bubbling around the wheel wells. Take a look inside this cabinet. And again, some light surface rust, but not too bad. It's still very solid floor bottoms. You can load that thing up with any type of tools and material and go to town. Some more tool bins. And overall, the truck's in nice shape. Jump up inside here. Again, you'll see some scaling, the diamond plate floor. Yeah, some paint peeling, things like that, but nothing too crazy and out of line. It's a 07 truck, but it shows very well for what it is, and it does operate correctly. We'll jump down here. Looks like Robert's in the front, looking like a unicorn. Showcasing the stow function. It's a hydraulic stow. Well, like I said, the truck's not going to win any beauty competitions, but it is a four-wheel drive, 42-foot working height bucket truck. Showing our articulating function there. Again, sign guys love this truck. It's got a jib, it articulates, it stows, everything's hydraulic. So you can pick up a sign. It's basically a third hand though, or even a fourth hand. But nonetheless, this truck runs and drives as it should. It is four-wheel drive. It's got 200,000 miles on it, but it does run and drive really well. It's an 07, so no worries about any type of DPF or DEF or anything like that. It's just a truck that was built when trucks were trucks. And this one has some miles on it, but that means it was driven. You can almost guarantee that it was taken care of. First Energy does a great job with taking care of their trucks. And this one is no exception. But a good truck, you can hop in. You just saw it operate, went through every maneuver that someone would do, and it does it flawlessly. Goes down the road like a four-wheel drive Freightliner. It's got a very sharp turning radius, believe it or not. This truck is very maneuverable. It's got a pretty short wheelbase, so no surprise there. But nonetheless, it's a really good truck. You can hop in, go to work. It's not costing you a ton of money. And in this market, trying to find a truck that's not a ton of money is almost impossible. So I have a feeling this truck is going to go rather quickly. Now it is on my lot. You can buy it today. No wait times. Hop in this truck and get right to work. But you can check this truck out for sale on eBay. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to help you. I can ship this truck throughout the United States. Call me and I'll give you a quote on that. We are Lewis Motor Company. We're located in Clarksville, Maryland, which is just outside of Baltimore, Maryland. If you have any questions on this truck or any other trucks I have listed for sale, please do not hesitate to call. But a great bucket truck, one that you can hop in, go to work, four-wheel drive, 205,000 miles, Cat C7, and an Allison automatic transmission. Thank you guys for watching.